Oh, sorry. I was just talking to Lizzie. She was wishing me a happy Valentine's Day, even though she knows goddamn well that I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Okay, I'm live somewhere because I hear my voice. So the trick is, where is the idiot wishing me a happy Valentine's streaming? Day, even though she knows goddamn well that I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Give me just a minute, folks. There it is. Yay! Goddamn tiny psycho. Hi, Joe. Hi. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming. It's been a busy day, and there's a lot of different streams going on. So, I think DC's at 6 later tonight. I know Yaba's going right now. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm just trying to put this in airplane mode so I can avoid that. Yep. Negsy's live because, you know, that's what Negsy does. 2 lives today. That's kind of weird for him. But no, you got to get down. Not right now, okay? And apparently, we, Cleveland, we're going to get nailed tomorrow. And I'm not looking forward to it because I have to go out tomorrow. I have to get gas and I have to drive down to the hospital. I have to get my second shot, second vaccine, and then I'll be good. Hi, Ego. Nice to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming. You were greatly missed. I hope you know that. But it's great to see you. So yeah, it's going to get nasty. It's not nasty right now. God, get off. I told you, next time you do that and shove your nails into my thigh, you're going to get flying lessons across the room. Knock it off. This is what happens when you don't have any children left in the house to yell at. Anyway. Yeah. Even cutting her first. Well, okay. I have to give you a little. I have to give you a little bit of an explanation on that.
What a day.
Hi, Mike. Yeah, Mike's live, and I wanted to see Mike, but I really don't like changing my stream times. I try to be consistent, so people have an expectation, and that way, if you want to stream and you don't want to run over me or whatever, you know when we're live. So I don't know. I being consistent is a bitch, especially if I have a real job. Anyway, no. See, I work for a hospital, and not in a nursing doctor type of capacity, but I work in the research arm of the hospital. And they went through and did all the nurses, the PAs, the resident, all the folks who do transport, and all the docs. They all got it first, and then they came back around and said, okay. They looked at all the quote-unquote necessary workers, which for some reason they consider me a necessary worker, which I don't quite understand. But because if I get hit by the bus, the organization's still going to run. So I don't know how I'm necessary, but okay, you call me necessary. I'm not going to complain. It lets me work remotely. And I absolutely love this for the most part. But now, and so then they started going through different institutes. So they picked on us and said, but you have to be there. And if you've got a schedule, which I do, it's at 11:45 tomorrow. You can't show up any earlier than 30 minutes, and you can't be late, or they won't reschedule you. Now, I think they legally, I think they have to give you the second booster if you've already had the first, but I don't know. So that's why I'm getting it. I didn't, but then again, Maddie, I'm 62, and I've got a couple comorbidities, so I'm in a. Don't you stay off of mommy's desk. So sorry for the long-windedness, but that's why. And I agree with you. It's the order seems to have some randomness to it. I don't know, but I was given the opportunity. I was not going to say no. So today, oh my God, yeah, and I'm not going to subject you to what most of you have already seen. First thing, Joe, the first thing I saw is your goddamn tweet, and that's why I said, oh no, get the bleaches, because you're going to need several. Yeah, that picture and several others that are appearing now in my timeline, which I really don't appreciate. She can do whatever she wants, but I'm not going to subject people to that crap. So, to take our minds off of it, Thank you, Maddie. To take our minds off of that, and whatever, you know, if it floats your boat, hey, good for you. I won't complain. Chantal. So let's take a look at, and I want you to pay attention to the opening of this, to the screen opening here. The Chantal Eating Show. Oh, but I thought your channel wasn't about weight. It wasn't about eating and mukbangs. I thought your channel was all about weight loss. Liar.
Hello,
Foodie Beauty. Hello.
Hey guys. So, it's another hot day, but it's rainy. Today I have for you. Oh, it doesn't even say
A greasy bunch of food in
a
disgusting wet paper bag.
Fries.
Okay, it may not have been a grease. True, it's raining outside.
Not appropriate. So, the total for this meal, I got the veggie burger and a small mini fry and a bottle of water. Came up to 10.
Mini fry?
The burger was $2.
This girl doesn't know the meaning of the word mini. Everything's large and in charge.
$2.99. It's basically just veggies on a bun. Grease, gotta love it. I believe they fry their fries in peanut oil, which is like a healthier alternative.
Good, Maddie. Good one. I like that.
So let's get these fries. Oh my god. Look at these bad boys. Oh my god.
That's a mini fry?
I got the Cajun fries.
That's a mini fry? I told you. This girl don't know what mini means. Oh, yeah. So we support our irate Alex.
I'm going to dip these in ketchup.
We stand him in this channel.
Yum. All you really need is a mini fry.
I'm really confused over the name, but
because
usually when I get a mini fry, I mean they're small. It's a small order. You know, that's not a small order.
So.
Yeah, I shouldn't stream during business hours.
No, I have no idea what the calories are for this. I don't give a shit.
There you go. There you go. 4 years ago, she didn't give a rat's ass about anything she stuck in her mouth.
First meal of the day. Going to the gym after, and then when I get home. After the gym, I've been eating
lots and lots of food.
kind of the same thing.
Of course.
A whole bag, like a whole bag, of frozen chopped kale. Like
really?
And then
have we ever really seen her eat chopped kale? Other than once in a while in a salad, maybe?
I either put like lentils or green peas or some kind of protein source.
I love lentils. Lentil soup is one of my favorites.
And then I have a bowl of
actually, my favorite is split pea soup with a little bit of ham hock in it. Oh, it is delicious.
Blueberries?
Woo-hoo!
Especially wild ones.
I wish I had the patience to make it.
They're expensive, but they have so many antioxidants and vitamins. Which is so good.
Maddie, you're killing it today. You're spot on.
So they have like a Cajun spice on them. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yum.
Jesus Christ. Which one? And she's doing the eye roll, the gasm again. It's huge. It's funny as shit to watch her face.
You know what's funny?
Ego, which one? There's one sitting on my timeline right now that I haven't seen before. I'm not gonna show it. I'm not gonna show it. No. I promise, Maddie, I wouldn't show it. There are some people with good sense.
Music.
There really are.
While I was waiting to get my food. Ooh, they're spicy. Toto's Africa came on, and like everyone in the restaurant started singing it. And I was like, except for me.
Because you're an idiot.
I was like,
And you're the R word. R word.
It's overplayed.
You know, she has not stopped shoving French fry after French fry in her mouth since she picked up that mini fry.
So, summer's here.
I just looked outside and I beg to differ. Summer is not here, bitch. I won't. I won't. First of all, it's not my picture. I don't have an account on OnlyFans, and I don't want to be caught spreading something around that probably shouldn't be spread. But I'm sure they're pulling it off of Kiwi Farms or something.
And for my Americans, July 4th is coming, and for Canadians like me, tomorrow is Canada Day.
No shit, Sherlock.
July 1st.
No shit. I wouldn't have known that. You know, I've only lived next to you for 62 years.
And everybody usually...
Although I couldn't tell you when
Ottawa,
Boxing Day is. But...
You know, which is the capital of Canada. The capital city of Canada. Everybody usually goes down to the Parliament building.
Why?
For celebration. And this year, it's our 150th anniversary. So
I hear you, buddy.
But
I hear you.
I'm not going near there because...
What did I just say?
The security, the crowds, the lineups.
Not right
There's
now.
been terrorist threats.
Do you want to know what it's like being a kitty cat out in the snow?
So
I don't think you do.
I'm not going down there. No.
Phoenix, knock it off, please. Oh, good God.
And I hope there's no
Help me.
terrorism that happens, but you never know.
She just babbles on. She's worse than I am.
Chewing.
If you
These
can
are
believe
so
it.
good.
They're just Cajun
I'm so hungry.
fries,
I woke
dude.
up late today. I do my live streams pretty late, and then I stay up for like an hour
Oh,
trying to fall asleep.
I really didn't need to see that.
It was like 4 in the morning.
A little Cajun
3:30,
dusting for
4
the
in
girls.
morning. And then I get up,
No, he wants to come up and say hi and
have a liter
kick the
of
keyboard
water
off my lap.
over like the period of like a half hour.
I need a keyboard tray
Got ready, just like
that would sit on the arms of this chair.
Had a
That'd
quick
be.
shower, but didn't wash my hair.
Nah, that would still be in his way. Never mind.
And then I'm gonna go to the gym after this. I have to get a few things at the store.
So this is Five Guys, right? Yeah. Okay. I have actually had these fries, and they are very good. They're greasy, but they're very good. And the Cajun seasoning is delicious.
I'm gonna film snippets of my
I
workout
love
because
Cajun fries.
I'm gonna put it in a vlog on my other channel. So if you haven't checked out my other channel, it's always linked in the description below.
One of my favorite things is to take a steak and
Or you can follow me
use
for
a
weight
Cajun
loss.
rub on it. Oh, so good.
I believe that you can have an eating channel and lose weight.
Well, hey,
I
Mistaken
definitely
Reaper,
do.
how are you?
You gotta watch what you're eating.
Oh, sorry, too many E's. My bad. Sorry.
For me, I'm not doing like low fat, low calorie. I'm just doing vegan. So
You're not doing vegan. You're eating. Okay,
I'm
whatever.
mostly plant.
You want to try to tell
But-
people you're doing vegan? What are you about, a veggie burger? That
It's
doesn't
kind of
make
like
you.
an experiment. I want to see.
Never mind.
Like
Doesn't
I
make
still
you
have been losing
vegan.
weight, but we'll see. These fries are probably like I don't know how many calories. Like 500. But they're good.
I do like them. I've had them, and I do like Five Guys.
Look at this fry. Put
Ginormous.
them at the bottom. I love licking my fingers though.
Of course you do. Even before COVID, it was not a good idea, you dumbass. You don't know where your fingers have been, and I guarantee you didn't wash your hands since you got in the car.
Burger.
I know this is pre-COVID. I know that. This intuitive diet, this intuitive eating, I think is a crock of shit, to be honest
Which I
with you.
hear is very messy. So, and they didn't. I forgot.
Especially
to
the
get
way
extra
most people
napkins, so this is
implement
gonna
it.
be interesting.
I've never had their veggie burger.
Smells good.
In fact, I honestly didn't know they had a veggie option, but that doesn't surprise me because they're an awesome shop. They make really good hamburgers.
Mm.
It looks
I'm gonna
just
try
too
to
gray and brown.
hold it.
And I'm sorry, I don't know about you, but if I took a bite of that hamburger and got a piece of that foil in my mouth, I have a couple fillings. Boy, that would kill me. They're okay. They're not bad. They're definitely better than McDonald's. They're a step above Wendy's. They're a fast food joint, not as fast as like McDonald's, but no, their food's pretty reasonable. If you have one around you, check them out. Apparently, they do have some pretty decent options for healthy eating as well. They got salads and all kind of good stuff. But I love their fries and I do love their burgers. I tend to buy like 4 or 5 of them.
So,
Oh,
basically, all it is lettuce, tomato,
and it's not even that paper-coated, aluminized. You know what I mean? This is like
mushrooms,
aluminum foil,
onions,
which is really
green
weird to
peppers,
see
and
a
pickles.
store using that. I haven't had Five Guys in oh God, since like last summer. Well, now you're making me hungry. I'm gonna
barbecue
I
sauce?
have to order some Five Guys. Although I have half a lasagna left in the refrigerator from last
Really
night.
good. Bite for you guys. Beauty bite.
That is a good thing. I hate those nails are driving me
It is
crazy.
messy though.
I don't know how folks can do anything with those. Eat, work, scratch your nose, whatever. I don't get it, but
This is one good one.
that's why the females are the ultimate species on this planet. I do too. I do too. I love their black, or what is it? Their something. It's named after
I love
whole lot of loving. Whole lot of love. It is. It's got jalapenos on it and fried little onion twists and they do put a little spicy aioli on it, which I'm not really fond of, but they don't put a lot, so it's not bad. And I love their endless fries.
I wish the bun was multi-grain.
And
but
they were the first place to really introduce folks to Lowry salt or seasoned salt or seasonal salt, as our girl Amber likes to say it. And they have pretty decent beers on tap at Red Robin. That's another nice thing about Red Robin. Five Guys obviously doesn't sell alcohol.
I was so hungry.
I've gotten plastered at Red Robin
So-
in the past.
So I'm feeling better. Last night in my live stream I wasn't feeling the greatest.
This must be a second order of fry because she emptied that first order, that first mini fry, because she reached back and put the cup back behind her. So this is a second order of fries she's got on now.
But I do feel better now.
For somebody who's as paranoid as she is,
Okay.
Ego, I agree with you.
I don't know. Maybe it was like soy. Maybe I have a soy allergy.
It's possible, I suppose. Up. Hurry up! 5-second rule.
You know. The tofu inside those spring wraps? I don't know.
Yes.
After I
And
eat
any
those-
burger that uses A1. Oh,
But it
yes.
could also be because I'm
I used to
eating a lot more
love
fiber than
A1
usual.
sauce. I used to use it in some stir fry that I used to make. Steak stir fry. Came out pretty good.
My tummy was just a little bit upset, you know?
Well, I can't tell if they're still the Cajun, but they look like it. They look like they have a dusting. I'm trying to look at her fingers to see if they're getting a little bit red.
So if you get them small fry, it's more like you're getting a medium because of all the
Yep, those are Cajun. So she must have had multiple orders.
extra fries they dump on top. I'm glad at least they have a vegetarian or a vegan option, you know?
I think that's a good idea. People should have the option to eat whatever they want. If they don't want to eat meat, they don't have. They shouldn't be subjected to eating meat. My
I don't
problem
know if there's
is,
eggs in it.
if I were truly vegan, I would be worried about eating in a place like this or any other place like this. Because I wouldn't want my vegan burger cooked on the same grill or stovetop, whatever, as your hamburger. That just, my sister used to go ballistic in restaurants about that kind of shit. And she just would not shut up. It's like, Barbara, if you don't like it, don't eat the damn food. Shut up. Leave. Otherwise, they're going to be spitting into our food.
This bread. If there is, then it would be vegetarian.
Barbara was a very intelligent girl, woman, but she's not very smart sometimes. Even though she's my sister and I'm supposed to love her to death. I agree. See, and she's not wrong. It's just she was such a Karen about it that she made such a stink, and I'm like, no, I'm not even related to her. Let alone, I didn't walk in here with her. I didn't sit at her table. No, I have no idea who she is.
The barbecue sauce is so good.
Yeah, it is. Their food is good. I do like Five
Oh,
Guys.
they're so good.
They're a little cheaper than Red Robin, but not by much. So depending on which one you like.
Never ending. Bag of fries. French fries.
Hey, Joe, do you think I should drop that crappy-ass bombshell after this or not? What do you think?
They're vegan. I'm gonna eat French fries every day.
And no, it's not
I
OnlyFans,
said
I
it.
promise.
Every day.
Yeah, if you ate there every day, you would have much different problems than you do now. God, it's just like an endless stream of crap going into that hole. Have you ever watched coal being brought up from a really deep earth mine? How they run those conveyor belts and all that kind of stuff, and all you see is just like coal just flying off the end of that belt. That's exactly what she reminds me of.
Every day.
No, you don't eat there every day. You would be pretty much dead if you ate there every day. Not that their food's bad for you, but based on your size and the fact you don't have gallbladder, other problems, yeah.
I'm gonna need to clean up my car after. Yes, ma'am.
At least she doesn't randomly say hello to objects like her cell phone. Like Aunt Maria. She does that, it drives me crazy. Hello? It's like, who are you talking to? Oh, that's right, you're saying hello to your phone. Okay. But you know what I mean. That imagery of when they're bringing it all up, and it's like a constant, non-stop flow coming right off the end of that belt into that huge pile that they make. Oh, yeah. It's exactly what it reminds me of. I don't know why that imagery came to my head, but yeah. Sorry.
So delicious. I'm so hungry.
And she is abnormally quiet in this video. Normally she's, she's fairly talkative, but she must really be enjoying those fries, baby. I don't think she liked that burger. She really likes those fries. And I don't think those fries are considered vegan.
Okay.
That's a
Food crumbs.
Save that for your OnlyFans, girl.
Well, I'm gonna go to the gym soon.
X to doubt. I highly doubt you're going to the gym.
Vlogging there. So, like the gym I'm at, I have access
Oh my
to like
God,
all
I
the gyms
hadn't thought about that.
of the same kind in the city with my membership.
Thanks,
So
Maddie.
we're gonna go
That's
to
a
places
memory
all
that
Wednesday.
really comes out of the cobwebs for me. Ugh. I haven't thought about that show in
I've never been to one
50
of those.
years or more.
So I'm excited to see what it's about.
Isn't that creepy?
So yeah, just thanks for sharing that quick meal with me, guys. I've been wanting to try Five Guys veggie burger for a long time, and
Would you please stop doing that?
I really, I really enjoyed that.
You
So,
know, you could put a bib
thanks so
on
much for
to
watching.
avoid that.
And I'll see you next time.
I agree with you, Reaper. Oh, ear rape. Oh my God. Oh, that was terrible. Well, I haven't heard from the moderator, so I'm going to subject you guys to something you're probably not going to like, okay? Just going to throw it out there, and you can all blame the moderator. All right, let's get into it.
No offense to all you meatloaf lovers out there. This is making me gag. I still want to know what the hell's going on with those carrots and cheese.
Yes, we are back to the original Gaining Ground and all his bullshit. This is all he took some of his videos out of being private, and we're gonna watch at least one, maybe two, because I know y'all like to get sick and disgusted. This is how I got started, just so you know, because I couldn't. After a while, this guy just started being manic and went off the planes. His cheese done slid off his cracker, boy. So after that point, that's when I started, you know, doing live reacts to him. Whenever he went live, I went live, and boy, it used to piss him off. And we actually reacted to this video about 2 weeks ago, so it'll be fun to watch.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Gaining Ground.
Oh my
Before I
God.
start this video, just a reminder, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel,
Oh, you are lucky, Reaper.
clicking the subscribe button down below.
Give him a little bit more volume.
Doing a quick intro to this video. I have never done a reaction video before. They're all the rage on YouTube. So what I wanted to do was find a video that has to do with weight loss vlogging that I could react to. So I did a little research, and there's a controversial...
This is really the best Florida man that Florida has to offer. If you've ever wondered who is Florida man, you're staring at him right now.
weight loss vlogger out there named Amber Lynn.
She's not a weight loss vlogger, you dolt.
Who,
She never was about weight loss. She's a lie.
Limited knowledge I haven't done a lot of research on her. She's been around
You
for
messy
a couple
boy.
years now, and there's a lot of controversy
Hey.
about her videos.
Hey.
Because she's claimed to
Well, I don't have as much of a neck beard.
the way I have done in the last month. But after years, she hasn't really lost weight, and she does videos where she eats very unhealthy food, and there's been accusations about her.
Believe it or not, Joe, this one I have not seen. But he reacted to the same goddamn video we did. I think it was last week. So when I saw it come up in the playlist, I'm like, this might be funny. And we'll get back to the main theme, which is obviously Foodie Beauty, aka Chantal, our queen. But I thought this would be fun because I haven't done a GG React in a long time, and boy, let me tell you, how much fun is it? And I'll show you in just 1 second. 1 second. Meanwhile, look at my wall.
And make my own opinion, and I also wanted to see how this video would be received. I love watching YouTube videos, so I figured why not make a video of myself watching one and talking to myself. This video she did of a mukbang.
Let's go.
I don't know how to say it, but it's where YouTubers sit on camera and they eat.
Let's get to.
A lot of food, sometimes fast food, and they just talk.
Oh.
In this video, she's eating healthy food.
She is not eating healthy foods. This girl doesn't know healthy from shit.
So, yeah, I watched the video. I recorded myself. Sorry for the crappy quality of the upcoming reaction video. I did it on my computer, and I had to use a webcam that was on the computer, so it wasn't the best. But it's my first reaction video. Just wanted to see, like I said, if there's a reaction to my reaction video, and just see what you guys think. So, without further ado,
I really wish you would stand still with that damn camera.
Reaction video
Drives me up a goddamn wall.
now.
No, it's let's go. See, he did it wrong. He did it wrong. Get your face off your chin. Get your chin off your hand. Don't sit like this. Sit up.
Now,
Look at the.
cauliflower mash before. It's never looked that good, so I have to get rid of that.
Tripod because Eric used it and I could not find it. So if you're a little crooked,
Yeah, ALR is a.
actually, you know what? I'm gonna fix it because it's
She's a
annoying me,
nutbag.
so it's probably annoying y'all. I think I fixed it. Okay.
And like we've discussed in this channel before, her food combinations are just so unique. They're only Amber. I think she ought to package them and sell them. I really do.
So, for my mukbangs, my new thing is I'm gonna ask you guys for topics or subjects. Or
And he's gained it all back, the
questions
poor guy.
That
He's gained it all
lump
back.
of meat is grossing me out. It says meat. Yeah, okay, it's meatloaf. Oh, I hate meatloaf.
I love meatloaf. I don't know about anybody else, but I love
Carrots,
meatloaf.
It looks like those are cheese wedges. I don't understand.
Very classic,
But I guess we'll find out.
very simple, very easy to eat. Most people can tolerate it.
a wide range, hopefully. So the first thing I want to talk about is
Well,
before I even eat,
I mean, come on. Who would do this to the laughing cow cheese? I mean, I can't even imagine.
I want to apologize.
I would eat the
to
cheese
people who
alone.
thought I was being rude and smug in my last video. That was definitely not my intention.
Okay.
I never finished getting all my props. That's another reason why the reaction stops. But he also took himself off YouTube, so there goes my content.
Okay, so disclaimer, I'm obviously probably should have started at a different video, but she has a lot of videos, so I just picked this one.
And I
Interesting.
noticed that when I'm like upset about
I'd be curious why he picked this one.
sometimes I act a certain way, which I really did not intend. I was just really hurt that I uploaded a progress video and people were really rude to me about it. So I was upset about that. But
Alright, so I need to go figure out what that video is about and look at the comments, but I don't know a lot about her. I just know from what I've seen in other channels, and
So your first choice to do a reaction on is somebody that you know nothing about. Oh, okay. All right. That's okay. Everybody has to start somewhere.
she has been doing this for a long time,
Tiny?
and I guess
No,
she
Phoenix, not now.
sometimes, from what other people say, I don't know, has been a little deceitful when it comes to her weight loss. So I have a feeling.
Well, he actually did get that right. She has been anything but honest about her weight loss.
That I didn't need to, because that definitely wasn't my intention. I think I was just so hurt that I was kind of like sulking in that. And
This is
I learned
YouTube,
a
though.
lot
I mean, it's not, she's probably gotten messages like this for years. I don't know why all of a sudden.
Well, the problem with Amberlynn's meatloaf recipe is she doesn't even know what meatloaf is.
about a progress
So
photo. I
there's
think
that.
genuinely,
Oh,
truly
there's a photo.
care, because if they did, they'd be like, oh wow.
I'm going to have to speed you up, Clifford.
Um,
Come on, let's go.
Like I said, it sounds like you've burned a few bridges too, so those might be people who are salty.
I do want to apologize to those that
Yeah, this one's a little long. Let's speed him up a little, just a little bit.
Always really find salty people, so it could be people who are just being salty to be salty, and it could be people who are probably aggravated with her and her channel. It's probably a mixture of both.
to those who I really didn't
We'll go up to 1.5 because
So,
I hate to subject you fine folks to such a wonderful content creator.
Okay.
and with the butternut mac,
I may lose subscribers.
Oh, God, meatloaf makes me so angry. I cannot. Oh.
the one that I had my last video
I think your guess is as good as mine.
And I will let you know right now. I don't really taste mushrooms, so if you don't like mushrooms,
I love red meat. I love hamburgers.
Yeah,
I
it
love
looks like
steaks. I
meatloaf,
don't know if it's
but
just how I grew up. That just looks so
I don't
nice
know.
to me. It's just a lump of meat, and I know that's what a hamburger is. I'm sorry, it's a psychological thing, but oh, that just looks.
Well,
so
that's what
disgusting. That looks
meatloaf is,
TV dinner.
dumbass.
How fresh it is. I don't care when it was made. I see meatloaf. I think TV dinner. No offense to all you meatloaf lovers out there.
fuck you, dude.
And I still want to know what the hell.
TV dinners?
it's okay. Or at least I think so.
My grandmother would fucking come down to Florida and smack the fucking silly out of your ass. Call her meatloaf TV dinner? Fuck, I had to double tap your shit.
Because I don't really taste it. And then we have
So she doesn't taste the mushrooms, so she was
and
saying.
this is cauliflower
We don't say that word in this channel. Shut up, Gigi.
mash.
Or I'm gonna start muting your ass.
This one might
I have a question. I'm gonna go to their website and make sure that's pure cauliflower because I swear I'm seeing some potato skins in there. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just the way they do it. I'm wondering is it a mixture of cauliflower and potato? But I'm gonna go to their website after the video and I'm gonna take a look because that just looks too damn good to be just cauliflower mash. My cauliflower mash looks like vomit. It's good, but it looks like straight up vomit.
actually be my number one.
It looks like
They
what?
swap meals a lot, new meals coming in, so we they're recording.
Oh, hi, Dee.
Another way to not get bored is to cook yourself. Just.
I really wasn't expecting to see you because I know Hussey's going live in about 5 minutes ago. But I appreciate you stopping, sweetie. Thank you very much. I hope you're having a great day. I saw you over in Yaba's chat. I wasn't able to really communicate because I was in the middle of other things. But I was there and I saw you.
I would be devastated.
No.
With carrots and some black and town cheese. I
She
actually
likes
never
to.
had
She only comes here so she can say that karate.
black and town cheese
I can't think of
with
one
carrots,
thing
so I
that
wanted
goes
to
with this
try
meal
it.
less.
Yes, it's cauliflower mash.
Especially with this cheese, I was having difficulty opening this.
It's just so easy to open. Grab the red tabs, pull it around. Just
Rocket scientist. Who am I?
Just pull.
They usually have a foil.
Bagels.
Never mind.
Makes sense. I don't see a bagel. Just wait.
This is a garlic herb.
She can fix
So I
it.
usually eat my carrots plain.
No.
But I wanted to dilly dally of something different.
No. Cheese and carrots?
Uh,
No.
sweet. Oh, 4:30. Okay. Oh, I thought he said 3:30. Okay, cool.
Cheese and carrots?
Well then, hey,
Never in my life heard cheese and carrots. I've heard carrots with sugar, carrots with honey.
swing your ass up here, grab a chair. Let's have a
These
seat.
little cheeses are.
We're watching Foodie Beauty. We just took a deviation because, you know, every time we look at Foodie Beauty, all we want to see is her OnlyFans stuff. And I promised people we weren't going to look at that. So we had to switch to kind of cleanse our minds a little bit before we move on to the next Foodie Beauty reaction.
This whole thing's trash.
30 calories.
I know you do.
This report,
You do the bagel.
it's not with the cheeses. It's
And I
actually-
like seeing you say
it's
that. I
over
think
the
it's
belly
cute.
area With the like feta cheese, the pre-made pizzas. I don't know. It could be different everywhere though. Let's see if we with the veggies, the meat, and the cauliflower.
There's carrots in there too. A lot of carrots. Carrots have a lot of sugar. FYI. I mean, it's still better than
Oh, for fuck's sake, Gigi. You got a lot of room to talk about sugar, dude. I know a little bit about your weight loss journey. Trust me.
more greens, less orange.
Not as clean and beautiful as you think it is, Mr. Dairy Queen man.
Message me on my weight loss Instagram, which is linked down below.
So, you don't know the Gaining Ground? Otherwise, formerly known as CRTV on YT on Twitter. He is he who shall remain nameless's boyfriend. And I'll leave the definition of that word up to you.
Just say the word especially, and I'll send you links to $40 off.
Clifford is such a
And I do
silly
wanna say,
boy.
If it doesn't fresh
It gives me $40 off as well.
there you go. I was trying to cook my meals. I guess that's the half time. Well, I don't know what she does.
And I do have them sped up. I'm going to drop them down just a little bit. Because he said something I couldn't understand because it was kind of slurring him.
I want to talk about this. This is actually funny. So there's a screenshot going around. Because I like to do these Instagram Q&As. And if I can edit the photos into here,
I know you know who he is. I'm sorry.
After all these years, you still can't put a photo
It's
on
been a long day. I couldn't tell if you were
So,
serious or
I'm
not.
doing Instagram Q&As. And someone decided to Photoshop, which a lot of people are really good at. They decided to Photoshop me saying something about a bowling ball and a doctor. I have no idea.
Wait, I gotta pause. First of all, it says ask me anything. I don't know if that's intentional, but ask me anything. Why do you always wait till the last minute to see a dog? It's like you want that help. Something traumatic from my past when I was little, a doctor picked up for me like a bowling ball. You know, people are horrible, but I can't get over that. Ask me anything. I'm talking.
But they made
All right,
a mistake
that was
in their
good.
or in their Photoshop, which makes me. If you're gonna Photoshop something, I'd say pay more attention. So,
What?
if you look at my screenshots of the ones that I did, which
That
Instagram
was his
saves
ask.
that
Okay, so maybe it
in
was
this
part of the
archive,
joke.
every story that you post.
So somebody faked it. Who cares?
So if you look, the mistake that they made
Jesus Christ.
is instead
So a
of
little
saying
troll
ask
memed you.
me anything,
Okay.
they put ask, A-S-S.
So what?
Could have
So
been intentional.
that was the biggest mistake
Could
on
have been
their
part of the
part.
joke.
They accidentally messed up.
It was,
So,
Gigi,
I cannot
for
say
fuck's sake.
Something about a bowling ball. I can tell you right now.
Now I
just
also have an understanding of why I really haven't rushed to get
that
back to
was the
reacting to
funniest thing
Gigi.
I have ever seen. And another thing I noticed about it is that they switched two words, like in a sentence, where if you like really pay attention to it, it doesn't make
That was a
sense.
very bad attempt to troll
Trust me,
whoever
I
you
make
are.
mistakes in my writing all the time. But when I do Instagram, Q&As,
And theoretically, I'm not allowed to wear
words
this
so
crown
bad,
today
read it,
because
so I
he's
don't
not
like
watching
mess up anything.
Chantal, he's watching Amberlynn. And this is the crown for Chantal. And it's also causing my head to itch for some reason.
Like, just in general.
So, she's still my queen, but
That's not something I would
we
ever
gotta
say,
get back to the video.
ever.
Well, I hope not. That's disparaging against yourself.
Which brings me to my next topic of discussion.
It looks awfully tough to me, but
The people
I don't know what she put in it.
making these
I don't know what she put in it.
slanderous screenshots that aren't even real.
No, you're not gonna sneak up on me coming from my other side. That's not fair, dude. It's not gonna
I
happen.
don't think you could sue anybody for fake screenshots.
He usually attacks from this side. This time he decided to attack from over here. It's
I
like,
should be
no,
suing you for this carrots and cheese.
not gonna
It's
happen.
Really, really ruining me. Even then, I'm not so sure. This is something so stupid that I just.
That's exactly what the lawyers would say. I gotta get us some spray butter. It's just, I don't know, it's just a waste of calories on top of carrots. I just think the flavor profile.
It doesn't matter.
I can't think of one meal that has carrots and cheese. I don't know.
I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. And she's a wackadoodle for doing it. Yeah, you heard that. I coined that term, wackadoodle. But, hey, if she likes it, she likes it. There's nothing wrong with eating cheese and eating carrots. It's weird the way she does it, but, hey, she's eating carrots and she's eating cheese. Does she have a problem with eating cheese? I don't think so.
I don't know why it's forcing me out.
Yeah, you do. You do. And you put cheese on a lot of things, actually. A lot more than just carrots. A lot more than just crackers. I think my cheese done slid off my cracker.
Between that and the meatloaf,
Woo!
I'm probably not until tomorrow.
Trust me.
No, that's one thing we do not do. We do not trust Amberlyn Reed.
That's a lie.
So.
Amberlyn Reed wouldn't know the truth if it was bitter in a fupa.
I should do a
So I always have somebody talk about this.
I love to eat. I love to talk.
Who knows how to
We know you love to eat. You are a Dairy Queen man all the way through, baby, in more ways than one.
Green peas
Becky
either.
and I did not get home until 2 a.m. last night.
Who's Becky? I have so much research to do.
We had a whole, like, day/night moment.
Okay.
It was so fun.
I'm gonna go with
We went to the movies.
girlfriend or
We saw Gretel Cancel, which was really good. I love the creepy parts.
I do want to see that.
I don't want to give anything away, but there was a part.
Say it.
Whatever, you. She was like this,
Like I said, it's been a while since I watched these.
Black hair.
He privated all of them, and he's selectively picking ones,
We went to Olive Garden.
which I think is kind of cheesy.
Dana and Dustin actually. Got into place.
That drives me
That's all
nuts.
the OG lovers out there.
Especially if you're using the hand that you are eating food with.
Let me clarify. Give me some breadsticks, some salad, some soup, unlimited, for the lunch special price. Then I'll meet you there.
We went over there for the first time. Really late after like the whole date. They live about an hour away. which
I
is
do
a lot
too.
closer than she used to live.
It sucks.
I wonder where she lives.
I live in, like,
Sometimes it can be hilarious, though.
No.
Give me 1 second. Let me
They used
check
to live about an
something
hour
real quick.
and a half away, which makes a really big difference. But I was in the car. Like,
Oh,
almost
John,
pretty much
John,
the whole
John,
day.
what can I do for you?
I was in the car for
My
about
chart. Uh-oh.
4 hours.
Experience.
We were out for about 12 to 14 hours. So out of
Please
that
send
time, I
me
was
to
in the
read
car
your
for, like,
message.
4
Oh,
hours.
God damn,
Maybe.
you know,
No.
just send me the
I'd
message.
say a little bit over that.
I hate when they do that. Oh, please sign in to read the message. Send me the message. You just reached out to my email, you dumbass. Just send me the message. I know what it is. Ugh.
So when that happens, I used to swell beer in the car anyways, but now that
Sometimes, folks, IT can be so stupid when we design stuff.
Yeah, that's not good. People should
I
just
get
swelling.
really swollen. My lymphedema becomes hard.
Purple
to walk
slushy.
with.
Who the hell is that?
See, if I had lymphedema, I don't know if I'd be eating meatloaf.
Watch this if you're subscribed.
This is so
I'm so
freaking
sorry, I'm
bad.
stuck
Oh
in
no,
carrots and cheese.
that doesn't sound good at all.
I usually get 2 of these in my work.
I think lymphedema is when you see on a 600-pound leg with the legs
I
are
think
really
even
big.
once I got 3.
Not to be gross, but I think it's when you watch that show.
Honest, I can't watch that show. I really can't. I really can't. I have a hard time watching it.
Giant testicle falling out, but it's actually part of the leg. Oh, I hope it's not that bad for her.
I usually
I'm
eat
not
them
repeating
small
that.
day,
That was kind of gross.
So I could eat them for lunch and dinner, or I get the 9 a day. 9 a day.
I love how she uses cheese as a
Grocery
dip.
spends on that. Grocery shopping has to be cheaper. Aldi
Next thing I want
life.
to talk about is
Aldi life.
my sleeping schedule. You guys, I used to fall asleep at noon
Oh my
and
god.
wake up at 5 p.m.
Please stop with these pictures, folks. Please, I
haven't
beg
watched the
you.
Videos, but if you're falling asleep at noon, you probably have sleep apnea. She's a big girl. That's my guess. I'll have to go back and look and do some research. But yeah, I used to have really bad sleep apnea. Now
Please don't try to provide medical advice, unsolicited medical advice, when you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Please shut up.
Hey, work, movie theater, school is bad.
You don't know what you're talking about, Gigi.
It got better, although they say I still have it, but I don't think I do. I think it's just avoiding money off of me. I don't know.
My whole day's wasted. It's very. I wake up like every 30 minutes.
That's
I used to think there was something wrong with me. Like, I was like, why am I?
you're choking in your sleep. That's exactly, you're literally describing sleep apnea.
Shut up, Gigi. Would you please let a medical practitioner talk to her about this issue? You have no idea what you're talking about.
I wake up so often. I really thought there was something wrong with me. Turns out,
No.
as much as my body does not want to sleep at night,
It's not that your body doesn't want to sleep at night. It's that you're so heavy, everything is pushing up into your airways, and you're probably choking at night. I mean, again, I'm no doctor.
Ain't that the truth? You are not a doctor, so please be quiet.
Don't get me on Dr. Phil. Don't call Dr. Oz. Don't. Just to me,
Dr. Oz is fake, and Dr. Phil is not a doctor, you dipshit.
as a person who was 300 pounds, I would lay down and I would literally choke to death all night long, and I would constantly wake up because your body was being oxygen deprived. I don't know if that's your issue, but I don't know. We'll see.
it also really does want to sleep at night.
No.
It needs to sleep
No.
at night, you know?
Of course, duh.
Oh my god. So now that my schedule is fixed, I go to bed at like midnight, and I wake up about 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. So it's like about
I'm asleep by 10 every
7
night.
a.m. to 9 a.m. It just depends. And I sleep.
Not me.
like
I couldn't go to bed at 10.
baby.
No way.
The whole
What'd you change?
night.
1 o'clock. 12 at the earliest, usually 1 o'clock for me.
Maybe once.
What did you change?
I have a bad habit. Like this is.
That was interesting.
I don't know why I do it, but I've been doing it since I was little. Of waking up and seeing if the people near me are still breathing. I don't know why I do it.
That's the first.
So I'll see if Becky's still breathing while she's sleeping, and then I'll see if Twinky's still breathing while she's sleeping, because that's
I'm assuming they're keys.
Oh, I know. That's why I said Dr. Phil ain't a
Well, yeah,
doctor.
it's made for itself.
it's just like eating cheese by itself.
And Dr. Oz, well, Dr. Oz came very goddamn close because Dr. Oz liked to push a lot of crap that, got him into a lot of trouble. And I don't trust the guy. I don't believe a word that comes out of his damn mouth because he's lied to me on multiple occasions, so I won't ever trust him again. So, I know people like him. I can't stand him.
It is eating cheese by itself.
Judge.
Put it on some bread. Oh, that meatloaf. Just eat it so I don't have to look at it.
If I really need to talk to a doctor, I have several in my family, and I know several personally. So I don't need to watch a television celebrity for medical advice.
Everything left is so good.
Just kill it so I
It's
don't.
literally everything. So, that's like everything. So,
I just, again, I'm in no position to judge. I'm on my own weight loss journey, but I think the plate on the left side of the screen, which is the meat, the vegetable thing, and the what.
And there's, you know what, and I'm a son of an orthopedic. And I don't know if you know anything about the orthopeds versus the chiropractors. It's kind of like the Pitt-Penn State game, right, in Pennsylvania, college football. It's the worst battle of the season, and everybody loves these games. So an orthopedic and a chiropractor do not get along at all because orthopedic considers a chiropractor to be a quack. Well, here, this organ is. Let me give you a spinal adjustment. We'll fix you right up. Like, no, that's not quite how the body works, folks.
We're calling cauliflower mash. I think would have been enough as a meal. I'm not sure the whole side plate. I don't know.
No, sweetie, he is not a doctor. Not anymore, anyway.
That should have been hors d'oeuvre.
He was stripped of that title.
oh my god.
I did like Phil. I enjoyed watching his shows.
I'm just like, and it feels.
Especially, do you remember the show he did with that woman, quote unquote, supposed doctor that came up with this juice that anybody that drank it would just get violently sick and ill? And she's like, "Oh yeah, that just tells you it's working." And she swore that this juice would, if you drank it 6 times a day and supplemented all your water and food with it. She was a nutbag, and he called her out on it. I loved that episode. It was funny as hell.
Really good, because I really did think something was wrong with me. But what it was I was waking up so much through the night because I was sleeping at the wrong time. My body was just.
No, I'm sorry. There's no way this woman does not have sleep apnea. I mean, maybe I'm crazy. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, but I feel like I had it at my size, and I'm 300 pounds, but I'm also 6 feet 1 inch tall.
You got it, Maddie. Jilly juice.
I was at the time. I'm assuming I still am. She's got to have sleep apnea. That just doesn't go away without lifestyle changes. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are these people.
Julian Everly.
But I just kind of thought it came with that.
Guy's
I've
got
never
good
seen
memories.
people
Very
have it,
sharp.
but just thought
I
that
like
when
that.
you're bigger, it's kind of a given.
Because at my age, it helps. So thank you.
I want to start dancing.
Oh, let me grab another can of my Jilly
Just
juice.
a viral video. Get
Excuse
yourself
me 1 minute.
Get yourself a Todd.
So much. And, like,
Exercise.
groups.
Good exercise.
Yeah,
Dances, doing talent
I saw that. Jeff is an idiot.
Full body.
I can say choreograph.
I stopped following that jackass a long time ago.
Right. I don't know if this one's
He and his
And
best
it was
friend,
just-
Corey McConnell.
who still manages to find me on Twitter. I don't know why.
I honestly,
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kick you in the nose, you goofball.
exhilarating feeling I have
No.
ever.
This is my jelly juice.
How do you just enjoy it? And it's so fun, so fun, so hard to find something like that makes me feel just like free and just like it is one of the most amazing feelings.
That was shortly after the Kilroy event. No, that was before. No, that was after. Is that before or after the Kilroy event?
For me, it's very emotional.
Where Jeff did his 360 camera shit.
It makes you feel a certain way. It makes me feel a certain way. But you gotta replace that passion.
What a fucking joker.
She'll maybe join a dance class or
I
something.
can't with him anymore. I just can't.
Have it for a better one.
I unfollowed him. I unsubbed. I couldn't stand him anymore.
And
There goes that damn cheese.
like now.
But I remember that episode. You are correct. Hold that for me, would you?
Like that.
Okay, I heard that. Give me 1 second.
Kill that meatloaf. Kill it.
Fitness Marshall.
Oh, Whitney
I'm
Wade
sure
Thor.
everyone's heard of him.
Whitney
And
Wade
there's a few
Thor.
little girls on the side. They do pretty easy. I wouldn't even say to moderate. They're pretty easy dances. And I low-key want to try one today.
Now, I keep saying Whitney Wade Thor.
Why did you reset the password?
And
It's
about
my
a
damn
girl
device.
who's
Why did you reset the password?
big, and it's been on for 6 or 7 seasons. It chronicles just her life. And in one season, she
Fuck's sake.
well, she was discovered because she did a viral video with her dance partner Todd. So that's why I kept saying get yourself a Todd. But she also had a season where she danced with the fitness.
Yeah,
Marshall.
where's
So,
my-
I don't know,
where's my
is
damn
only a
device?
coincidence.
I've been waiting for this thing for months.
And it feels so good to be able to say that.
Delivered Monday, February 1st.
Show us all. Prove your haters wrong.
Alright, somebody at work's gonna get their ass kicked.
If I was eating this by myself, which I would have ate this very meal by myself,
I don't understand.
if I wasn't filming this,
Oh,
I'd be gone in 5
I'll be
minutes.
with you 1 second, folks. I'm sorry.
that's not good either. That's not good either.
But since I'm sitting here and talking to you guys, it's fulfilling. and it's
I'm
taking me a
not
lot
getting
longer
involved
to
in
eat
that
it,
conversation
which
because
is
it
supposed to
doesn't
be
have
kinda
anything
slow.
to do with me.
It's
Alright.
slow.
Correct.
Back.
You should do that with or without a camera rolling.
Oh.
So thank you guys for helping me. Wow.
Oh yeah, Jeff Holiday is an idiot. He's an absolute
Yeah,
idiot.
I want to start dancing.
He was back then. He is that. He is now, and he will forever always be.
How did the camera go to the
I'll
side?
give you guys
Oh yeah,
tea.
I walked away from him in a heartbeat. Oh my god.
Teas? Oh, tea, like smelling the tea.
Hold on.
Crunchy ass carrots.
But those were fun days.
And it was the trial.
You know, with Sargon and Jeff, everybody.
I'm too old for this lingo.
If you ever watch those, go back and watch them. Especially during the try-on part. There's a lot of editing. Because I could not breathe. In between, oh my god. It's almost like comically embarrassing.
Yeah.
In between each
I don't blame you.
or sweater that I would try on.
Content has changed quite a bit. The environment has changed quite a bit. The SJW stuff isn't as prevalent.
I was like that.
Like it was.
And I'm a lot taller.
You know, the battles against the SJWs. It's so fucking hilarious.
My back would hurt. I'd be breathing that hard.
Of course. I used to lose my breath
So
going
I
up
got
3 stairs.
a torrid.
Which one?
I think it was like 2 days ago, and I didn't film the video. I just kind of.
You don't know what torrid is? You're gonna react to gorls and you don't know what torrid is? Okay.
Kept it to myself and did my little.
All right, buddy.
myself.
You do
That's
you.
right, they're potato seeds and that damn cauliflower mash.
I think I was.
I
on
like
the
cauliflower
fifth
cauliflower
and I
mash.
was like,
It's delicious.
I'm still standing. My back doesn't hurt, and I'm breathing just
I
fine.
prefer to make it by hand though.
And I started crying.
I'm sure this was frozen.
I'm so.
That's great that that's such an accomplishment, but at the same time, it's like it's sad. That's an accomplishment. So I hope she's continuing the journey that she started many years ago because that should be normal everyday stuff.
So ridiculous. I literally started crying because that. No. Like I'm talking. I could not physically could not do that 6 months ago. I could barely do one outfit try on haul. Try on hauls were very, very hard. for me.
Oh, try on haul. She was trying on clothes. God, it took me a second.
That just goes to show
So stupid.
how losing weight, moving more, can change your freaking life. And I know a lot of people are
Speaking of
like,
which,
that's so stupid.
his buddy is still on Twitter. It drives me
A lot
crazy.
of people compare themselves. Like when I said Twitter,
Yeah, they were. It was a lot of fun back then.
A spring truck.
But that stuff you can't watch now and it makes any sense, if you know what I mean. Because it was all contextual. It all was at the spur of the moment type of stuff. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And yeah, talk about your drama.
Of their it was like their Fitbit or their Apple Watch stats, and I think they took like 14,000, and they're like, "How about that, Amberlynn? Let me see yours." And I'm like, "Are you really comparing yourself to someone who's?"
I have a lot of fun with this Penguins
How
account.
long was that? It was when I had Twitter. So yeah, I was 570 pounds now,
Oh,
and I was like, "Are you really comparing yourself to someone?" Who's
Yeah,
like
that's not her heaviest, dude.
An athlete, if you're taking 14,000 steps, like good for you. Like honestly, good for you.
570.
But
Oh, God, such a long way to go.
comparing yourself to me is silly.
Oh, I have to lose like 80 pounds and I want to cry.
That's like comparing Michael Jordan to a
Hey, little
one-year-old
git.
toddler. Obviously, they're gonna play a bit different.
500. Oh.
Dude, she is so close to 600 right now. It's not even funny.
Okay. I mean, if you wanna like compare, and it wasn't like a comparing, like a friendly comparing.
I agree with that, Reaper. I agree with that. Now, some haven't. I mean, if you look at Sargon, for example. Sargon is Sargon. Sargon's never going to change. He will die on that fucking hill, as the saying goes. But that's Sargon, right?
And I saw her reply to another tweet.
Well,
that
it's
was really
internet.
funny, so it was more so like,
That's what people on the internet do.
But I think of things like Cryptic and Necro and Irate Alex and Sinatra and Ranting Monkey and a lot of these other creators that were all into that community, and yeah, it's changed. They have changed a lot. They all have changed a lot. I think for the better, for the most part.
Dude, they're trolls.
so like honestly,
People love to be jerks. It's what they do.
I'm the type of person that like celebrates other people's victories. This plate
Oh,
completed.
thank you, Jesus. Get rid of that thing.
I ride that line. You know, sometimes I really like him and I can really respect him. Other times I just think he's a wackadoodle that just really should sit down and shut up. But I'm on the. I don't hate him. Let's put it that way. He's never really done anything to me that I would hate. He said things that I don't like, but is that hate worthy? I don't know. I don't really that term. That's a really nasty term, but no, I know what you mean. That is Sargon is a touchy subject.
Gonna kill that damn piece of meat.
I like to watch mukbangs where people actually finish their food. That's satisfying.
I do miss his days with
Yeah, I'm proud of other people's victories. I don't know if her
Mr. Medica.
I don't know if she does that every day.
Those are amazing.
I don't know.
I don't think you were proud of her for rubbing that in your face. I would be aggravated if I were.
That was just beautiful.
But I'm salty.
I was like, really?
A real milkshake and not a brick milkshake. We need some context, Joe.
Who knows? Who knows?
Look at us. We're watching this idiot. We're talking about Sargon.
Whoever always has the secret, you have to have
I love it. I love it.
That meat.
That tells you the importance. Okay, here's the SJWs back, what, 3 years ago?
That's crazy.
Here's Gigi way down here.
That's, I feel there's a lot of issues. I feel there's a lot of issues here.
Honestly.
I have a lot of research I need to do.
And I usually eat all my meals alone, to be honest.
That's fun. I thought she had a girlfriend, all these people living
I do,
on her.
because Becky eats at different times than I do.
Oh my
She usually
god.
only eats like
Sovereign citizen videos, they are crazy motherfuckers.
I gotta see what this Becky girl looks like.
on schedule.
My fear is with the change in the government recently, that might get a foothold a little bit more than the previous administration. It's a guess.
Things are a little bit different. She's still sleeping right now.
I already ate twice today and it's mid-morning.
Okay. All right.
Oh, thank God.
I just wanted to make sure. I know you're not a violent person, Joe. I would never assume that. But hey, milkshakes come in all types, shapes, and sizes.
It's gone. Oh, it's probably the most repulsive meal I've ever seen in my life.
Oh no, you haven't watched enough of Amber.
I'm curious.
We need to introduce this moron to her chili recipe.
Cheese wrappers coming back
The
from work.
calories on this are less than 600. They're like
And we're gonna skip his outro because his outro is disgusting.
the meatloaf.
And are you trying to overtalk me?
is 430 calories, which
Dude, I control the volume levels.
so I still have a lot more topics.
I will overspeak you.
The phone topics thing, I'll keep adding on. And yeah, I'm excited. Like, I'll always have something to talk about. I just feel like maybe I'm a little boring, so like I'll make sure to like.
I don't know if I can.
You know, that's what I should have done. The week we reviewed this video, we should have backed it right with this one That would have been funny.
Eat on camera.
Maybe some tea in one.
I like your evilness. I like your evil side. I really do.
Something boring. Also, I don't want the whole video to be like boring. I don't know. Maybe it is.
I just watched somebody eat for 20 plus minutes.
I am so swollen.
Yes, you did.
So
And you made it longer because you
So
kept talking. Just like I did.
I'm gonna try to keep my calories at a certain limit, which means less sodium.
And weight
I'm
loss.
hoping to,
Move.
I'd say within 2 days, not be as swollen.
Less sodium, yet she still continues to use garlic salt rather than garlic powder because she's a ding-dong.
So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
I want to avoid his outro.
As per usual.
His outro is
See you guys
just...
in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Alright, that was my first reaction video. That was fun, watching another person's video and just commenting on it. I think there's a lot of history here I need to catch up on. I'm obviously missing a lot of information, like who Becky is and her current weight. Oh, when I heard that 500 plus pounds, that killed me inside. Almost as much as watching that damn meatloaf and those carrots and that cheese. Oh, I cannot. So yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. It was something new for me to try. I'll see how it's received. I think it was fun. And
Oh, so you like Kay and
what
Sarah?
I'm doing here, doing my own weight loss journey, and I think it's.
You won't like our
what we're
cooking
doing
reviews then?
and React to.
We react.
Hopefully, like I said, it's well received, and we'll go from there.
We actually react to real chefs and real cooks. We haven't done many, but we've done a couple.
So if you haven't already subscribed to this video.
All right, you're done, Gigi. We're not gonna watch any more of that. We're not gonna watch your outro because you know what? I really don't care. We're gonna get right back into our girl because doesn't this look delicious? I mean, I saw this and I'm like, I was drooling when I saw this thumbnail. So let's check it out. If I can unmute her.
Somewhere different in my apartment. Yay! Yeah, so I'm just eating a regular dinner today.
That looks like a turkey leg.
Some mashed potatoes, some baked chicken,
Okay.
and I'm having a salad with it.
Sodium-free garlic salt.
Just a small side salad. I know there's not many veggies, but I need to do groceries.
You see why Joe's the moderator of the channel?
Pickles. She's probably like, that's not a salad.
She drives this bus.
But actually,
Way more than she
salad
thinks she
first.
does.
Like, how makeshift is this? Actually, you'll learn that everything is makeshift with me.
Is that like a big-ass pickle chip on top of that? Ew.
Oh, and I have some.
Ew. Now, I love cucumbers in my salad.
But I need to
But a pickle? Ugh,
use them up. They
gross.
smell nice. I don't know why they were in a drawer with my wax burner, but anyways, at least it's better than nothing. So, what kind of salad dressing do you guys like?
I think so. You were having a tough time without it, correct? I would take that and just whip it out the window.
I don't really know what makes it French.
What makes French dressing French? Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
To be honest, I don't know really what's in it. The back of the...
And Maddie, more importantly, where are the onions on her salad? It's not a salad without onions. And the more the merrier, because, you know, we all like to mix it up with onions.
The bottle really is kind of just as a bunch of chemicals.
I used to love French dressing.
I don't know what is in it.
It's got a tangy bite to it,
Scary.
nice and
My aunt
creamy.
always said,
It's
if you
nice and
can't
creamy.
pronounce any of the ingredients.
That's enough. It's way more than you need. Excuse me.
Oh, and welcome back to my sweater because I wear this sweater a lot. But everyone has their favorite comfy sweater, right? So
I wear this all the time in the wintertime because it's comfy and warm and usually relatively fur-free.
It's gonna be messy.
I know, right? What the living heck?
So, okay, so I have this weird.
I'm not a
story
big
for
blue
you
cheese
guys.
fan, but I know I used to live with somebody that was, and yeah, I
Um,
know people that love blue cheese. Oh,
When this is when I was younger, but when I look back on it, I'm like,
that makes a lot of sense, Reaper. I didn't
I should've been
realize
more
that,
careful
but
and
yeah,
less
that does
stupid.
make a lot of sense. I tried
things
using
I
it and
did,
failed
guys,
miserably
like,
because my
I'm
phone
sorry.
decided it didn't
Anyways.
understand my voice.
I was about 16 or 17, probably 16,
The bear.
and I was in high school.
bear.
And one of my best friends and I used to like going to our other best friend's house after school to chill.
This piece of
This
merch,
best
this
friend
piece,
has
this
a-
piece of merch is worth some coin actually because it was kind of a screwed up piece of merch. And the unfortunate content creator that made it didn't realize it until I pointed it out. And he felt so bad.
Own apartment. So everybody likes
Oh,
to show
I'll buy
off
another
their
one. I'll
place,
buy it back. It's like, no, I want the fuck up. The fuck up's worth more than the regular one.
right?
I do love a good salad. It's probably one of my favorite dinners.
So one day after school we get there, she's not home.
Because you can
So
just
we wait
do
on her,
so much
like,
with it.
porch area.
Yeah, I think we went backwards in
Um,
time, Maddie.
And we had, I think, a cooler in our backpack. I think my friend had a cooler
They're not those white ones though. Those non-translucent ones. These are a little different. And they look a little shorter, but I could be wrong.
in her backpack.
Well, not her
We were
index finger.
trying
Then
to act like
ew.
we were badass.
Is she wearing like different nails from different kits? That's kind of what it looks like.
Anyway, this crappy ass car comes driving along, barely making it, just like chugging along.
Me too. I am too. But I'll sit and I'll have a salad and I will be happy as hell. Especially if it's a big Caesar salad or something. Oh yeah. A Greek salad or a nice Italian. One of my favorites, sounds dumb, but is not Buca di Beppo, Olive Gardens. I love their salad and their dressing. And when they put the pepperoncinos on there, oh my goodness.
Stops right in front of us,
Leave me, I'm in heaven.
out of the car.
But I'm a
stepped
steak
out
guy.
this tall and lanky guy.
I am definitely a steak guy.
He was wearing a business suit, but it didn't fit him.
I can't wait for COVID to kind of be over, and I know that's a stupid thing to say because it'll never be over, but you know what I mean. Where we can get back to somewhat. Antipastas are amazing too. I like those at lunchtime more than dinner time, but yeah, I love a good antipasta salad. What was I saying? I forget. I'm sorry.
He was so tall.
I got distracted, Maddie.
He had
Thank
water
you.
in the basement, like his socks were showing and stuff. So anyway, he had a briefcase. That's what I remember. He had really thick.
My thing with Caesar salad is the dressing. All right, if it's not an authentic Caesar salad dressing, you know, with the egg and the anchovies and the whole 9 yards, it doesn't have that flavor. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you've ever eaten Gardettos, it's like a garden mix, you know, where they have like pretzels and little cheese sticks and things like that. They have their normal Gardettos, their normal seasoning contains anchovies. That's the flavor I look for in a really true, authentic Caesar salad dressing. And you cannot, oh, it's delicious. You can't fake it. You really can't.
Thick glasses, like you had a hard time seeing.
And you know who has a pretty good dressing? Outback. Outback's, and it's packaged. They don't make it themselves, unfortunately. But a friend of mine who used to work there years and years and years ago told me all about it. But yeah, but their food is so salty. Oh my God. Woo!
Like he would look up in the sky when he was talking. I remember that. So he approached us, and I'm thinking, what the heck, you know? He like completely ignores my friend's existence completely, zones in on me, and looks up at the sky, and he's like,
Spinach
and
and strawberry
I'm not
salad.
gonna exaggerate his
Ooh.
voice to make fun of this poor guy. He had
What
a
kind of
very
dressing
nasally
would you
voice,
use for
and
something
this
like
is
that, or no
exactly
dressing
what
at
he
all?
thought. Well,
Which is
I'm not
probably
gonna
what you
do
would do.
impressions, but he was looking up. He wasn't looking at me.
But if you were going to use
He's
a
like,
dressing, what would you think about?
"You
Maybe
have
a light balsamic?
boyfriend."
Not sure how that would go with strawberries. Never mind. I take that back. Take that back. Bad suggestion. The sky's getting dismal outside, folks.
I was completely caught off guard because who does that? Who just goes up to somebody you don't know? And he looked my shoulder, but maybe he was.
I went, and I'm not an egg person. I can't eat eggs, and I never liked anchovies. And my parents took me, well, much younger, took us to a nice, real fancy Italian restaurant. And this is the kind of place where they would make the salad at your table. They'd make the dressing. They'd have all the raw materials there, and they would serve you tableside. It was amazing. And they made an authentic Caesar dressing, chopped the little My mother's looking at the anchovies thinking like, nope, nope, not for me. And I'm like, I'll try it. I mean, I'm sure, I don't know if I've ever eaten anchovies. Just, like sardines and things when I was younger just didn't seem good. But yeah, she didn't look very happy. It was amazing. It was truly amazing. Oh my God. I'm sorry, that was disgusting. Sorry, let's get back to our girl.
Never judge a book by its cover, right?
Who actually, I believe, does have a CPAP machine. I do not believe Amber Lynn does. And if somebody in the chat can correct me on that, but I believe Chantal does because we've seen evidence of the straps from the CPAP mask, but I don't think Amber does.
Guys, so anyway, I don't remember verbatim what I said. I know I said I didn't have a boyfriend, okay?
Be safe, man. Be safe.
And then right after he's like, do you want one? And
yeah, well, you're not very far from me. I'm in Cleveland, so you're not very far away.
No, I had trouble with doing that. I mean, I'm better now, but I don't like hurting people's feelings. And I don't think people like doing that in general. I don't think people like doing that anyway. It's just socially, it's not acceptable. But some people like drama. Some people like, poking the bear and pushing the buttons and seeing the reactions. It's part of human nature. It is who we are. We are a curious little animal. It was, I don't know, I'll think about it kind of thing, But
that fork is a hell of a delivery system, I swear to God.
After that, he just turned away. Kind of like
that actually sounds good, Maddie. I love sunflower seeds and red onions. Oh, absolutely. You cannot miss the onions.
I don't know what he was doing.
My children drive me crazy when it comes to onions. They pick out the onions out of the food that I make them. It's like, what is wrong with you? Well, we don't like the texture. I don't care. I slaved over a hot stove. You eat the damn onions and don't pick out the food. Don't pick them out at the dinner table. Well, Daddy got smart. I still wanted the flavor. It's not quite the same, but onion powder makes a decent substitute. There's nothing for them to pick out. Even better, the first time I tried it, I used minced onions. Just to fuck with them.
I think.
And it worked. It worked. It really did.
Maybe he was
They never picked onions out of my food anymore after that.
Anyways, that was that. The next day, we're back at my friend's house hanging out.
Yeah, I can imagine, Reaper. I don't have experience, but I knew people that are... My sister had a CPAP machine.
But I remember him saying, like, you're weird.
Not a very comfortable thing to wear.
And I was like,
I couldn't imagine. I have a hard enough time sleeping. I don't need a device that I desperately need to keep me alive. I don't know what I would do, man.
I'm not gonna lie. Part of me was like, ooh, I have a boyfriend. I didn't.
Just seems that there should be a better way to deliver.
Anyway,
I don't know.
I get to the door. It's Clinton. The guy's name was Clinton, by the way. And he's like, you know what? I don't even remember any of the conversation that happened. But I had another friend that was there, and she was kind of like...
Oh. I've never heard of that, Maddie. And I'm not an aficionado on Cuban food. I love Cuban food, but... Wow. That actually sounds really good. So, blend tomato juice, green bell peppers, onions, and garlic together. Oh, that sounds so good. It sounds almost like a pico de gallo, kind of, sort of. Maybe a little thinner.
Outgoing and eccentric, and she always had like an eccentric curiosity with weird people. She would always bring over strange folk to my friends.
That would be amazing,
Reaper. I
Reaper.
Really appreciate that, but she got used to it. So, anyways, she's like, "Let's go to your house."
Are you involved in any of the testing?
And I think
you don't have to answer those questions. It's very personal,
really didn't agree with that. However, we ended up. She's like, "Where do you live?" She ended up getting his address. Apparently, he lived only a block away. So he went home. My friend's like, let's go. So after he went home, against his wishes, again, I was really young, so a lot of this is vague.
getting back to what Joe said, she said that Amber keeps saying she needs one. Well, how does she know that? I mean, does she monitor her blood oxygen saturation levels, her SpO2s? I monitor mine on a daily basis because I've had respiratory issues in the past due to a disease, but if doesn't mean I'm ready for a CPAP.
Some things I remember.
How does she know that?
And anyway.
What makes her think that way? That I don't. I'm sorry, folks. I don't get that. I just don't get that. That looks like she pulled it right out of like name any pickle, Vlasic pickle jar.
I'll finish that later.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
So I baked my chicken. Salt, pepper,
That
some
sucks.
spices. I'm gonna have some gravy.
Oh God, a boat of gravy. Oh my God. Now see, I would pour it on the chicken too, just because I'm not that kind of guy.
So anyways.
That chicken looks, and I don't know it for a fact because she hasn't cut it, but it looks dry just from this perspective.
Like a duplex type of building.
But I'd eat it.
Here. You guys, I know you're hungry. Some of you watch me at 4 in the morning. And you want a bite of fluffy
No.
mashed potatoes with gravy right now.
Shut up, you
You're
bitch.
gonna hate me later. Anywho.
I gotta get me some potatoes in this house.
We got there. He has a mail slot.
I haven't been able to make my cowboy stew because I don't have any fucking potatoes in the house.
And my friend, annoying as she was, kept going in like, Clinton. And I think it was like saying like, go away or something, you know. He was really standoffish.
Well, that's actually really good advice. Just because he said you need one doesn't mean she really does. Having a sleep study performed on you, it's the only way you're going to know. It's the only way you're going to know. And they're sort of neat, but they're sort of a pain in the ass. So I have a few friends who have gone through that. And we support the Sleep Institute that actually conducts those tests. So yeah, it's kind of neat stuff. Really interesting. Those potatoes look awfully stiff. Because she's pulling around, and the whole pile of potatoes is moving. Anybody else notice that, or is that just me?
Shy. So she's like, I need a glass of water.
It's like the potatoes.
She's like, I need a glass of water. So
gelatinized.
After a few minutes of trying that, all we see is a banana, yellow banana, the fruit, shoved through the mail slot.
Well, I have to admit, I do love my gravy. But this kind of gravy and gravy used on poutine, totally different. Totally different.
And he's like, you want a banana?
I love poutine gravy. Oh, so good.
And we're just like, I don't know how a banana quenches your thirst, but it was nice of him to offer a banana, I guess. So anyway.
A banana quenching your thirst?
I don't remember
I've never heard of that before.
We coaxed him. Lets us in.
Can we get to the chicken, please? You're driving me crazy.
The lambs or like
I'm sorry, when I bang on a computer, it wakes OBS up.
Now, when I tell my boyfriend this story, he's like, "How do you know he's a serial killer? You're being judgmental." Okay, I'm not saying he's a serial killer. I'm just saying it reminded me of that because, okay, it was the summer. This all took place in the summertime. Chicken is piping hot, and it's tender.
It looks okay. I would have liked a better look at the meat, but it looks okay.
His apartment was stifling. He had the heat jacked up, and this is what he had in his apartment. Okay, it was tiny, a bachelor.
I got the heat cranked up. I got the heat cranked up to 80. I've never run the heat up to 80 in this house. Ever. And I've lived here for almost 25 years.
He had a lamp with no lampshade beside it. The light was on. Covering.
And what I typically do is I funnel the heat up to the second floor. So I don't really heat the first floor. I heat the second floor mostly. There are some vents downstairs that are open, but most of the vents that are open are on the second floor. And it gets warm in here, but it's been a cold-ass winter. And we're not even anywhere. We're not even through it yet.
His entire apartment, the toaster, the walls, the cabinets, everything. The dish rack, the fucking dish rack. Post-it notes. You know those little yellow sticky notes you write shit on and you stick it somewhere? You could barely see the white of his walls. Anyway.
You should see the post-it notes around my desk. In my office. I'm terrible.
I think I was less scared then because we were, 3 of us.
It's a little drier than I thought, but I'd still eat it.
I should have been.
And you know how you fix that? You get your gallon jar of not mayo, not sour cream, ranch. You get your that gallon jar of ranch, and you go pour yourself a nice little cup of it, so you can.
Been more creeped out for sure. Anyway,
she is a sloppy eater.
I remember what some of them said. There was a sticky note on his toaster that read, "I can hide in here." And one of my best friends, I know she's gonna burst out laughing when I tell this story if she ever watches this. Because we still kind of laugh about it to this day.
I'm sure you do.
I don't know how
because
you can hide in a toaster.
you, Chantal, after all, are all about your best friends back in the day. Yes. Yes.
Middle of my mashed potatoes.
I know you're a social fucking butterfly. Here we go, round 2. Gravy boat.
So,
The gravy boat.
I can hide in here. Maybe
Doesn't quite
he's
work
from
with
another
love
dimension
boat.
where
Oh,
he
I'm
can
sorry.
hide in toasters. I don't know. I can't explain it.
Ugh.
You see, I don't want to make fun of this guy because I worked in a mental
See what I
hospital.
just said?
He may have schizophrenia.
Gotta be cold.
That very well. I mean, he had an obvious mental disability.
She is making me hungry.
But
I do have lasagna.
Anyway, so
Those
this guy,
those potatoes really don't look
another
healthy. I'm
post-it on the
sorry.
wall
They
said,
really don't.
Getting gutted, like helps my memory.
What? First of all,
what that
this
means.
isn't
Again,
being
it sounds
gutted.
like something that a paranoid schizophrenic.
That's not being
would
gutted.
say.
That's being beheaded.
That or
We
a
have
serial
different
killer.
terms for this stuff, girl.
Or someone disturbed.
Where's
So-
Coldy?
My friend, because it was hot in there, she's like, "Hey, Clinton, can you take us for a ride? We wanted to go the other end of town."
My God, Yaba's
And
still
at that
going?
age,
Are you
believe
kidding me?
When you can get a ride, you take advantage.
Holy shit. Good for you, Yaba.
My friend somehow coaxed him into taking us for a ride.
I love a good roasted chicken.
And
Sure, Jan.
so we get into his driveway.
Her stories are
My
so
friend
ridiculous.
opens the passenger side door. This is where it gets
And I hate to tell you, we have 2 more of these to get through.
really creepy.
I'm such a bastard.
Just laying in the middle of the seat of the passenger side, a huge,
Let's see what we got.
I'll try to show you a picture. I don't know what kind of knife it was. I think it was a hunting knife. It was jagged edge, big ass, like this big fucking hunting knife. Sorry for my language, but I'm using it for emphasis.
Emphasis.
Yeah. Okay. So she's like, looks at me, grabs it, throws it on the lawn. When I think about that, it's probably not the smartest thing for her to do. And the skin is crispy.
As it should be.
Anyway.
Hey, at least she eats the skin. Of course, there's a lot of fat there.
She throws it on the grass, okay?
I don't blame her. That's also where the flavor is.
Yummy chicken.
My family would always take the skin off.
Well,
When I made turkey for Thanksgiving, I refused. I'll serve it with the skin. You want to pull the skin off on your plate? I don't care. It's getting served with the skin on it.
I guess we're good, but she's like, you won't be needing this. She throws it. So my other friend and I, we get in the back seat.
Jesus Christ.
All those spices. And,
No, it's all that fat.
so I'm telling this. It takes a while to tell the story. His behavior in the car, guys, he just sat there for a minute. My friend's like, aren't you going to start the car? Not.
I do too. Now, I will season the outside of the skin. Absolutely. Usually butter and salt and pepper, you know, nothing major. And I put all the goodies on the inside. Plus, I always stuff my birds. Now, we're not talking turkey, we're talking chicken, so it's harder to stuff. But yeah, I know what you mean, and that's a good idea, actually. No, you're right. You are absolutely right. On both counts. It is more work, and it will yield more flavor. Those potatoes look really weird.
We make it a few feet or whatever to the stop sign, and he just kept putting his head down and going, oh, like making these whiny noises. I don't know if he was having like a psychotic episode.
I think you just don't know how to tell a story.
You know what I mean? So, and it was an older car, so it didn't have automatic locks. Thank God. So. Anyway, we decided to get out, leave him there at the stop sign. I mean, probably would have been more concerned.
Again, her stories.
But at that time,
I swear to God, you ask her to tell the same story twice, she can't repeat it.
Left, you know. I don't ever know what happened to that guy, but he was very interesting. The sticky notes, the jagged edge knife. I was just like, what if what if he's like a serial killer?
I agree with you. I completely agree. This individual can't be without food. Everything revolves around food. Everything. Every activity. It's like a smoker. It's like a smoker. Like I used to be years ago. All right, I have this many cigarettes left in my pack. That means I have to go out and get another pack tomorrow. That'll last me X number of days. You know what I mean? It's just all the super micro planning. It's ridiculous. And the minute you get away from that, your mind just feels so good, and you don't have to plan all that stupid shit out.
My boyfriend's gonna be home from work soon. He worked 12 hours today.
I think you're right. Or maybe they're not frozen. They're in a refrigerator section. They're already made up. You just have to kind of nuke them a little bit. They remind me a little bit of that. I've had that once. My dad bought them when I was out in Arizona one time. They weren't bad. We spiced them up. They were decent.
He still has to do my.
But they were nothing like fresh mashed potatoes.
Probably will be this coming weekend because he's working nights all week. He won't feel like it.
Shit, I work nights all week anyway.
Doesn't take it as seriously, YouTube as seriously as I do. I have so many things planned, and I'm
good
just like,
for
I'm
you.
having such a good time.
Good for you. Probably the best choice you're ever going to make in your lifetime, but one of the more difficult ones. I wish you luck. I really do. I'm not going to give you any advice. I've been through it. It's a bitch. If you want to talk about it, we can do that, but I will not give you any unsolicited advice, but just to wish you good luck, and I hope you are successful. You will thank yourself in the years to come, trust me. And you know that. I don't have to tell you that.
Should I have a little bit of dessert?
No.
This nail is going to bother me.
No, you don't need any dessert.
I'm getting them done. I keep saying it, but I'm getting them done Tuesday.
The way I had to quit was far different than most people. Because I have a very addictive personality, and I wasn't good at quitting. And I've tried it many, many
I
times.
think I'm gonna get them a lot shorter.
Because I have a weak constitution, and
Probably
I know
still be like pointed, or maybe almond shape. That or coffin shape.
Oh, things will get so much better for you. It's amazing.
White, like
You're gonna wonder why you ever started in the first place. Trust me. I will warn you right now, and this may already have started, believe it or not. But the repulsion to the smell, not just cigarette smoke, like you walk past somebody on a sidewalk that's smoking, not just that, clothing. All right, pack a bunch of clothes right now, put it in a suitcase, leave it alone. Come back in a week, open that suitcase, and tell me that doesn't put you on the floor. I'm not being rude. I learned this firsthand experience, and I yelled at my mother because, like, Mom, how could you? How come you never told me? She's like, well, told me what? That I stink. Well, I was trying to be nice. So, yeah, there are things I will warn you about, but good for you. I applaud you. That is a very difficult thing to do.
So yeah.
Sorry, didn't mean to go on.
A couple cookies. Have you guys ever had these? It's French, but
No shit, Sherlock.
Cookies.
Jesus Christ. You know, some of us actually can read French.
Really good.
Oh my God. Peanuts live in 30 minutes? Oh my God. We should Sniper Street.
Filling mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes and gravy.
Joe, we should
are,
Sniper
like,
Street.
the best. I don't know. I just love them.
Oh.
So, yeah.
You'll get it. It's.
I'm really excited.
You'll be fine. Thank you for telling us.
I have a Chinese
Appreciate
food
that.
mukbang, pizza mukbang, Harvey's Wendy's plan.
See, she's already planning.
Taco Bell. My boyfriend does my makeup.
My boyfriend does my makeup.
Some vlogs.
Did BB actually do her makeup?
St. Patty's Day party.
Somehow I seem to remember
It'll be
that.
fun. I feel like I have all these friends.
Huh.
Like I love it. Like, So I mean, I just feel like I have all these YouTube friends. I love it. I don't know. So, I want to show you guys, an apartment tour. I want to show you guys my little setup.
I know, but it's okay.
A new YouTuber
right.
setup. Maybe that.
We're gonna eat just a little bit. Well, you are anyway. I'm not gonna eat right now. I will soon.
You know, just starting out.
I promise, Joe. I will.
We can share our tips
Yeah.
and tricks. If you guys have a mukbang channel, link it below. Let me know your channel below because I really love watching mukbang. This video is gonna be long. I better hurry. Well.
I still want to snipe her ass just
I could
because
walk
I've
forever.
not sniped Peanut before. And we all know the shit show that's going to happen over there today.
I hope you guys have a yummy dinner tonight. And
maybe I should send Shelly an email. And maybe I could get Shelly to help me react to that BB makeup video.
yeah, of course.
I would rather react with you, but you're not quite ready yet, so. Shelly would be funny. Or better yet, I'll send that video over to Sinatra's. How's that?
Comments, I love your comments.
They can do a co-react. Because we love their collabs.
Leave me your thoughts, a quick hello. Whatever, you know.
He's just been staying away from Foodie Beauty for a reason. I see Hussey is live. So, what do you fine individuals want to do? I can continue. I have a couple more. I've got at least one more. We can stop here. Y'all can go over and watch Hussey. I'm good. I enjoy these live streams. Always have a lot of fun talking to everybody. So and I'm a chatty Cathy. I can. It doesn't matter to me. So anyway, I could ruin the channel by doing another Gigi react. I'm just such a bastard. It's such a pretty picture of her. I really don't know whatever happened to her. I really don't. Petty Bang! You don't know Hussey. Oh. Well, you might want to check out Ms. Hussey. Ms. Hussey's a different channel. Reactionary to a point. Commentary. They react to all the gorls. And sometimes they react to themselves. Very funny, very busy. Dee's a mod over there. As well as some other people you probably know. It's okay. I just didn't know they were streaming at 4:30. Or we could do this. Because I'm an asshole. No, let's not go there, because that will blow your ears off. Yeah, I don't want to do that to you. Yeah, this was a good video. If you didn't watch that last night, you really need to go and check it out. That was funny as hell. She's still streaming. I'm not touching that. No, she's not live yet. Okay, that's fine. No, I don't want to. No, I have too much respect for Yaba to do that. I'm going to do a quickie on this one. This is a fairly fast video.
Seriously, I was just looking through some comments, and I'm like...
Let me see if I can drop the channel in there for you,
are
Maddie.
fucking awesome, okay? Okay, so this is my lunch slash... I'm breaking my intermittent fast, and my bra's showing. You guys don't care, do you? Normally I take it off when I get home, but...
Oh, that's because I'm on a... Never mind.
I feel like having a little more control.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, so... Lots to talk about, so I'm going to be
Oh, that thumbnail is terrible,
this
Hussey.
video too long. So this is my lunch. I went to
Oh
Farm
my
Boy.
God,
So in
that
Canada
thumbnail
here,
is
I don't know
disgusting.
if it's just Ontario, but we have a fresh market type of store, and they have really
Okay, why
good
is it
food.
not
It's
letting me
expensive,
paste?
but you know, once in a while I like to shop there for stuff. Their stuff is fresh. They make a lot of their food. So
Hang on
this
a minute.
is their homemade
Oh.
tortilla chips, chipotle flavor. This is jalapeno cheese bread. This is actually from a local bakery.
I would
here
love
called
that
Artisan
bread, actually.
Bakery.
I love fresh
And then
made. Oh.
Also from Farm Boy. They have such a huge cheese section, guys.
Oh.
This is Saint Paulin cheese.
I could actually be in
I
love
think
right
it's from
now.
somewhere in Quebec.
Why are you not letting me... Okay,
some
I can type in
guacamole.
chat, but you're
I'm
not
sure homemade
letting
is
me...
better, but... And then I got some of their fresh
letting me
salsa that they
copy.
make there, Farm Boy brand. Oh my god, it's so delicious.
I don't know,
It
it wasn't
has
letting
that
me post it.
really strong cilantro taste.
And I didn't want to bother Joe.
Now,
All the
either
time
you're a
with
lover
that
of
stuff. I mean,
cilantro or you're a hater. I used to be a hater.
She takes good care of the
I do
channel. We
too.
appreciate it.
Come on! Don't you know I'm hungry? Okay. We're good, we're good.
She rips the damn
So
lid
yeah,
off.
guys, I have a funny, oh my god. So I went to the store. Let's try this out. See the chunks of cilantro?
Cilantro, not cilantro.
Yeah, you need it now?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have warned you.
No, take some.
That might be the stream today, because usually he's not always in portrait.
But bring the spices back with you. Guacamole.
I will warn you right now. There's a new feature in YouTube coming that you may already know this. That's going to annoy a lot of people. The YouTube Shorts, where you have to film it in vertical. It's going to piss off a lot of people. It's going to piss off a lot of people.
So.
I am too. I am always hungry. My problem is
I'm in the
actually sitting
store.
down and doing the deed of eating.
You're probably confused by the title of this.
I'm not sure I would eat the bread quite that way, but yeah, she's got the right idea. That's not a beauty
The
bite.
bread
That's
is so
just fucking
fresh.
disgusting.
And the cheese.
You stick a huge chunk of cheese on a piece of bread. Cilantro. I know she's Canadian, and okay, maybe our brethren over in Canada speak differently. You know, we all speak the Queen's English in a weird way, but yeah, her pronunciation. She's not as bad as Amber Lynn, and Amber Lynn's one of the U.S. So.
Thanks, babe. So. I want to be able to dip.
I'll have to catch up on Mike's stream afterwards.
Okay, so.
Winter storm causes power outages in Texas and prompts advisories across the U.S. Well, duh. It's not supposed to snow in Texas.
So when I went grocery shopping,
Very strange and odd event. Now, I will say, she at least did a little work today. She's got a I think the lipstick is very pretty. It's a great color. The eyeshadow, I'm not as impressed with. But she at least put a little effort into the makeup. The hair looks nice. Get off of my thigh, thank you. And a nice top. I can't tell if it's a dress. I'm assuming it's a top. So, you know, we'll give her a win for this. But yeah, the food, I don't know about that.
I was like hangry, and you should never grocery shop when you're hungry. It's a disaster.
I don't need to temper the jalapenos. This man likes his heat. The hotter the better, and then twice as hot as that. I kid you not. I know everybody says that, but I'm not kidding. This is a guy that made a Carolina Reaper beer. So, ooh, that damn thing was so hot.
So there's this man. I don't know his age.
So all she's going to do is sit here and eat bread and cheese.
Middle age?
All right, that's healthy.
If I had to guess. I'm standing at the deli. You know how, like, at the deli counter, you have to take a number?
I could understand doing that if it was like a habanero. That's got a bit more of a kick than a jalapeno. Because the flavor of a habanero is amazing. The heat is also amazing, but a lot that turns a lot of people off. But they do enjoy that dirt, that earthy kind of flavor that pepper. Oh, it's so yummy.
Wait your turn, take a number.
You made a chili that doesn't freeze? How the hell did you imagine? How the hell did you do that? Please get down. Please, we're going to be done. When this is over, we'll be done. And I'll feed you.
There's a man
pain in the ass.
Wearing this Metallica t-shirt. And I was staring at him, and I'm like, I really like that t-shirt.
Oh, I got you. Okay. I got you.
Cool, you know?
My kind of chili. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. God damn it, Joe.
Talking, story time and eating, you think would contradict one another, but... Anyway. And he's standing there, getting served.
Joe's being bad.
When all of a sudden... all I hear is...
Jesus
like,
fucking
I thought it was a duck. It was a fucking fart.
What?
He farted. Now.
No, you don't do that. You absolutely do not do that. You bitch. Fuck off, Chantal. That's all I can say.
No. This was a duck fart. So, he farted. Now, my grandmother, I hope she never watches this. I mean, my grandmother, and I've heard other people, nothing against elderly people.
Yes, you are.
And not just elderly people, but sometimes they let it slip and don't really...
I'm not saying a word.
They don't say anything. Like, you know, like they just let it rip and don't say anything.
Causing trouble.
My grandma says she does it because
trying
she
to kick up drama. I
rude.
know how you are.
But come on, if you're gonna let a ripper out, I mean, it's either that or people think there's a duck.
Well, if you're gonna mix them, do it on your own plate or do it in separate bowls. Because now what you've done is Now you're giving. Well, you haven't shared the salsa with BB yet, but
Running
you're
loose in the
about to.
store, you need to take ownership of your toots, people, okay?
I don't either. I really.
Salsa? But, well, for me. But
But the way she's eating the cheese with this bread, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
he didn't say anything either. And myself and this other lady,
She knows she's bullshitting right now. She just looked at BB and BB's like, probably rolling his eyes like, shut the fuck up, bitch. You don't know what you're talking about.
the other lady that was standing at the counter, you know how like, and
Sorry.
okay,
Nope. I'm
at
not
least when I
buying
go
it.
grocery
I'm
shopping,
not
I find
buying it.
everybody looks crabby. Like a lot of people just look like, I don't want to be here. I just want to get my groceries. Get out of my way, you know. This woman looked like that. She had her arms crossed in front of her, and she was just like looking at the counter.
Yes.
Looked impatient, you know, that she had to
Precisely.
wait. So anyway.
And of course, BB's rude and reaches across the camera. Nice. Thank you, BB.
Her face went from grumpy to like shocked, you know. And I'm just staring at him, like waiting for him to say,
The bread does look yummy, and if you don't fucking eat that, I'm gonna reach through the camera and eat it myself.
excuse me, or take ownership of the fart, but no, he didn't. So I just, you know,
What's the old adage? He who smelt it dealt it. I think that's how that goes.
ignored it, but
If I remember being 5.
I'm like immature. Oh my god, you guys. Like she's just filling my cleavage.
She is not a foodie. She can't describe tastes. She can't describe flavors. She can't describe textures. She has no knowledge of what food is consisting of.
Joke. Okay, I'm kind of silly. If you're watching my
you're
channel
kinda
for the
dumb.
first time and you want to run away,
There's a difference. There's a difference between being silly and being just blatantly stupid. It's a thin line, but it's there.
I'm warning you, I'm really silly.
I take it that's a guac dip.
And I love
Yeah,
it.
I wouldn't even touch that. BB, you can
Especially
take that shit out of me.
public-
Out of here.
Duck sounding farts. Okay. So, I don't know. I almost
I have
laughed
no
out
idea
loud,
where her
like,
mind's at. She's just such a scatterbrain. Well, no wonder her goddamn jaw clicks. If you watch the way she masticates the food, holy fuck. No, dude, seriously.
Does that look what it is to be mature? Like, to fully be an adult is when you know when you've matured, you've hit it.
Yeah, I know, you're
like,
Cuban.
I'm an adult now.
Nothing wrong with that.
Is that how you tell?
Delicious food from
When you stop
Cubans.
laughing at farts?
I want to get back to Florida
I don't
so
know.
bad.
I mean,
And for me, there are 2 things in Florida that call me there: work, Cuban food. Everything else, I can't stand Florida.
they're just funny.
You know, get a spoon. Fine, dip it in a guac, but get a spoon and put some
Anyway.
salsa on it. I don't understand what's
When the first,
difficult about
I
that.
could tell I'm like becoming a YouTuber.
I would get
because
pissed
the first
off
thing
because
thought was
I
have to
don't
run
care.
home and tell everybody.
I don't like guacamole. And I would not want that shit in my salsa. Such a rude little bitch. She does this today. She does this to BB all the time. Not BB. Pete's all the time.
I've already told all my friends. Babe, I'm just wondering what you would do. Like, would you have laughed inside? Like, would you find that funny, or would you just be like, whatever, you know?
I know I do face plants way too much, but when you're dealing with
No, but just hearing the noise, would you have laughed inside?
okay, this bothers me. If you're going to talk to somebody off camera and they don't want to be in your stream, maybe you should like not do that and cut it out. Because if you're going to talk to BB and BB's going to respond, I want to be able to fucking hear him. I can't understand a word he's saying. And I'm not going to struggle to hear it. Because I
happened
really
to
don't
you?
care. If you don't have the courtesy to be on stream, then you know what? Fuck you, BB.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Nobody said anything. I didn't say anything. But
The size of the... Oh, my God.
when you say
It's,
something,
no, but it's...
I'm surprised she hasn't choked to death on camera yet.
when you say anything, when you say nothing,
Yeah, no worries. We're going to call it a night after this one.
Okay, but if you burp loud and you don't say excuse me, somebody's gonna think it's rude.
it's not a verb.
It does depend on the culture. It really does depend on the culture. In the United States, and probably Canada, yes, we're going to think it's rude. If you're somewhere in the Middle East, there are cultures over there where if you don't, they take that as an offense. But you have to be
It's
culturally,
an ass burp.
contextually aware.
Anyways, I just thought that was funny.
Oh, I know
Well,
that. I
I-
just hate him
I mean,
talking
he
off
must have been
camera. It drives me
embarrassed,
crazy.
so yeah. I mean, you know.
It's her fault, not his. She shouldn't be talking to him off
no, some
camera
people
like
don't
that.
care.
And if you do, edit it. Cut it out of your
It's a part of
video.
life. We all do it.
But like me, she's a lazy goddamn content creator and refuses to edit videos.
It's just funny. This guacamole, guys. This bite's for you guys.
I know it's good. I've just never enjoyed avocados. Ever in my
Let me
lifetime.
finish this piece of bread and then I'll show you guys what I want to show you and then I'll let you go.
Oh, we don't.
Agua.
Agua. Yeah, we know it's water. And agua is not French. Agua is
Not
Spanish. So
salsa?
shut up, Chantal.
So fresh.
He never, even when he was
I'm gonna
cooking,
be making homemade chicken
oh, the
parmesan
body language in that
mash.
video is amazing.
Stay tuned for that. Gonna make that tomorrow. For dinner. Okay.
I do find it interesting, though, that she does tend to work up her makeup a lot more in these older videos when she was with BB than when she's not with BB. Now, I don't know if he has anything to do with that, but... And it could just be the time. Oh, my God, look at the chins. Holy goodness.
Check this out. So,
Sorry, really
a
bad
lot
pause.
of people have been watching.
Oh, no, not dessert.
Are
No,
praising
not
these,
dessert.
Flavor God spices. Yeah, I need a shirt that fits. I know. Okay.
Never mind.
Um,
I said it earlier. Wear a
sick of
bib.
disaster.
It's okay. Wear
so
a
these are
bib.
the Flavor God spices. It's a U.S. guy. It's a guy from the U.S. He makes these all. There's like no MSG, no preservatives. So the only ingredients, for example, in this lemon and garlic one.
Lemon and garlic.
Onion,
Let me
sea
guess.
salt, coriander powder, paprika, basil leaves, citric acid, black pepper, parsley.
Citric acid? Citric acid? Why would that be in there?
Flakes, lemon peel, oregano. So it's all
Citric acid. I'm still curious. Why the fuck would that be in there?
really good ingredients. There's not much salt. Apparently, there's very little salt compared to
And of course, you won't tell us how much salt's in it. So
other spices. So I got a lemon garlic one.
that'd be good. I'd use it.
This is gonna be good on the tilapia, babe.
No, oh God, I'm sorry, folks. Tilapia bores the shit out of me. To me, it's one of the most boring fish on the planet. Everybody does a tilapia, and everybody just does it terrible. I'm sorry, it's gross. Ah.
Yeah.
And I love
Garlic
seafood.
lovers. So what's in this one? Garlic, onion, sea salt, California chili pepper powder, basil leaves, black pepper, coriander powder, parsley flakes, and thyme leaves.
All right,
This is gonna
that
be
actually
delicious
sounds
on
good.
the pasta I make.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would be good in spaghetti sauce and pasta.
Oh, I love garlic.
Pasta, not pasta. Oh, I know that. Just so you know, Maddie, I am a chemist. I have pretty good understanding, and I know where I was just being an asshole. It really doesn't belong there. It's probably there as a binder, I imagine.
Hello seasoning.
I love mahi.
This has blanched almonds and
Fresh caught mahi-mahi on the smoked and on the grill.
Good for you. My computer always goes
So
off.
delicious.
I eat it for the lights.
My kids refused to eat it when they learned that it was porpoise.
So buffalo, yum yum. I'm gonna put this on vegetables and stuff.
I agree with you completely. No need to hush.
Everything.
I agree.
So it's kind of like an all dressed type of thing.
There are very few fish that I won't eat. I love seafood. And even if it makes me sick, that's because my system's a little sensitive to... I love crab, I love lobster. And unfortunately, crustaceans like that are dirty. And if they're not cleaned properly, I'll still eat the food. And I will pig out and I will mukbang on that food. But I will get sicker than a dog. I can't help it. I love this stuff so much, I just can't stop.
Yum. Everything sounds good. Ooh, and an everything spicy. So it's like the everything, but with more spice, I guess? Like really spicy?
Really? It's like the everything, but with more spice?
You know?
Fucking Christ.
I'm excited to try these, are you?
Nope, Bibi doesn't sound very excited.
You tried them? Which one did you try? Is it good? So that's my little Flavor God haul. I've seen a few,
I have no
vlogs
idea.
and things that people are using these spices. And
Sorry,
I'm really excited to try them. So yeah, so I'm going to finish eating. And I'm going to watch The Walking Dead.
I tell you what, I found the most amazing thing.
Watching.
All right, I'm gonna.
Next time.
This is.
Bye.
Wait. All right, give me 1 second.
The best audio.
I want to show you this. This stuff is awesome. Okay, we watched this. Okay, give me 1 second. We'll be right back. I'm not turning the camera off because I realize when I do that, the microphone goes off. I think. I haven't tested that to be sure. I'll be right back. Come on, boy. Hurry. I mean, it's like the lamest damn thing, but I just found it so cool because I love Italian food and I love Italian seasoning. So there's McCormick has this Italian seasoning grinder. So if you can see that, I don't know if you can see that. Look at those beautiful spices, and it's a grinder top. Oh, it's so cool. I use it on soups and salads and everything that I make. Oh my God, McCormick. And their stuff is so expensive, but I happen to love it. Anyway, sorry for that little runaway. I hope you've all had a good time today. I certainly have. You know that. I enjoy your company immensely. And this was a lot of fun. I love streaming. I love the friends that I've been making. Everybody's been awesome. Phoenix is getting hungry, so I'm going to have to cut this short a little bit. We'll watch the other video that I've set up for today. We'll watch that another day. And I hope you all have a good night. Please be safe, be well, and we'll talk soon. Love you all.